So let me share my screen, figure out how to do that. Alrighty. So like I said, my name is Lauren White Davis, and I am a Beachbody coach. I've been a coach since December, so almost a year now, and I just love it so much, and I get pretty excited to talk to people about it. So yeah, here it is. Here's my family. This is my husband Jake and my little baby girl Ava. Jake and I have been married for almost 3 years and together for about 10 years. And Ava is 1, and she's a handful. She's a great little baby. We are from Greenville, North Carolina, but now we live in Winston-Salem. And we've been here for about 3 years as well. So a little bit about me. I have a bachelor's in fine arts from East Carolina University. I taught adults with special needs ceramics for about a year, and then I taught elementary art for 2 years. And then I had Ava, and I realized teaching just wasn't where I wanted to be in life. It was not kind of my calling, I guess. So I took some time to really think about what I wanted to do, and I found coaching at this point. So I started coaching when Ava was about 6 months, and I started because I just needed some extra cash. And I just was looking for a little side income, because as a teacher, you know, you have a little extra time in the afternoons, and I thought this would be great. So I've always been into fitness and my own health, so I just figured that this was a good way to keep me going with that. And then I found coaching through my coach on Instagram. She was posting about pregnant workouts and doing pregnancy workouts at that time, and so I was kind of drawn to her. So I started following her, and I noticed that she was just living this lifestyle that just seemed really relaxed and confident and really just positive all the time. And she has 3 children, and I was just kind of curious about how this was happening. So I reached out to her, and she told me all about it. So like I said, I started to make extra cash, but then as I coached for a few months, I realized there was a lot more to it than that. I found that I really enjoyed helping people, and I liked watching them find their self healthier and happier. The process was just amazing to see. So that's really what has hooked me with coaching. Also, you know, I changed my major a lot in college. I've done a lot of careers trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and I've always kind of been wandering around not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing, but this is the first time that I felt like, all right, I've got it. This is it. So I just feel like it's a really good place to be. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. A little bit more about me. I love to run. I'm a runner first, and then all of their exercises after that. I also like to hike. We have some good hikes around here in Western North Carolina, so we're pretty lucky for that. I am a beer drinker. I love microbrewers and go to breweries all the time. That's, you know, a fun thing that we like to do as a family with friends. I love going to a coffee shop and having a little time to myself. And Ava and I have a tradition where we go to a Saturday morning market. So we really like doing that. I'm also into cooking. I cook a lot, and you guys have probably seen my meal prep pictures. I like to do that a lot, as well as home improvement things. And then I'm always up for a good challenge. I've been that way my whole life, and so I think that is a thing that really brought Beachbody to me as well. And then I'm a reader. I like to read. I read every day. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. And then about Beachbody as a whole. It was founded by Carl Deichler in 1998. It was from an infomercial mainly as it started. You've probably seen some on TV still. They found this niche in fitness and they became a direct market company. So they became highly reputable and had a ton of different products. So you've probably heard of P90X, Insanity, the 21-Day Fix, a bunch more. There's Hammer and Chisel, Hip Hop Abs, Size. There's a country line dance workout, PiYo. There's a whole bunch of them. There's just too many to name. I can't name them all off. But the company became really popular, and it was on talk shows and magazines and all over the media and used by celebrities, so that also helped. The company stands for peer support. They're really involved in the coach network and helping the coaches grow and helping the challengers as well. One of their mottos is to help to end the trend of obesity. So coaches, that's what we're here to do. We're doing our own little part to work on that. And then one of their sayings is they're helping people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. So that's the main goal here. They have a really good compensation plan to honor and reward the people that go out of their way to make their lives work to help others. So that's it's just a really nice company to work for. We got to see it firsthand when we went to New Orleans to the annual conference, seeing how much the company cares for their coaches and the effort that they put into their coaches is really, really nice. That's one of the things that has kept me with Beachbody. So what is a coach? You might think coaches need to look a certain way, be a certain age or size or fit into a certain mold, but they definitely don't. They are just normal, everyday people with the desire to live a healthy and fulfilling life and help others do the same. So anyone can be a coach. Your personal story is going to be what attracts people to you and to follow you. So it can be coaches, nurses, teachers, stay-at-home moms, doctors or coaches, whatever you want to think of. You don't have to be a certain person. You just need to be passionate about helping other people, and then it will just work. This is a picture of me and my coach and two of my sister coaches. So that's the team that I'm a part of. So there are a few different types of coaches. You can be a discount coach, a hobby coach, or a working coach. If you're a discount coach, that means you just like the products, you're in it to get in shape, and you love the accountability and the accountability groups. And as a discount coach, you get 25% off the programs and the products. So that's going to be on any challenge packs that you get or any shakes, anything like that, you're going to get 25% off. If you're a hobby coach, that means you get that 25% off also, but you're more interested in doing this for fun. You actually enjoy it and you want to share it with others and you want to help others along the way. So you might work full-time somewhere else, or you enjoy leading these groups and want to be a resource for other people. A working coach wants to actually build this into a business and wants to use it to set up their future going forward. So as a working coach, you're looking for financial freedom, or you're setting these goals and you want to use coaching to help you reach those goals. So it's kind of just up to you where you want to be on those. I just personally pretty much just went from a hobby coach to a working coach, and I'm excited about this jump. So what does a coach do? You lead by example. So you are going to be proof that the product works. You're going to show your before and afters. You're going to show how you do the workouts, and you're just going to show that these things actually work. You're also there to be a cheerleader. So you're going to inspire, motivate, support, and encourage the people that are working through this with you, who are kind of trusting in you to be on their journey. Sometimes we might help people find self-worth, or we might show them that we might believe in them before they actually believe in themselves. So you really got to think about there's a lot of weight to it, and you're really there to support people, and that goes a long, long way sometimes. And then through this whole process, you also need to be staying on your own fitness journey and staying accountable to your own goals that you've set for yourself. So then as a coach, there are a few things that you should do on a daily basis. These things are called the 4 vital behaviors. You do them every day to just make the system work pretty much. The first one, like I said, be proof the product works. So that means you found a program that you like and you're doing it every day. You're doing your workouts every day. You're drinking your shakes. You're following your meal plan, and you're just sharing this with others. Number 2, inviting others. When you share this, people are going to be interested and want to know what you're doing, and they're going to want to get on this activity with you. They're going to want to know all about it. So they'll reach out to you, and you just need to give them the details, because it's pretty, you're going to be excited about it, and you're going to want to share it. These shakes are going to make you feel good, and you're going to want to tell people how you have this extra energy, or you're kind of feeling a little bit clear in your head or whatever. Yeah, okay. So the third one is recognize. Beachbody is a really big company in recognizing the coaches and the hard work they put out, and then also the coaches recognizing their challengers for putting in the work and finding results, because that's huge. And you want to recognize the people that are working with you, and just let them know that you're there for them and that you see what they're doing. And it's really nice. The 4th vital behavior is personal development. This is pretty big for a company to say that as an employee or whatever, a coach, you should be working on yourself. You need to focus on yourself first. It's a really nice thing to find a company that says put yourself first. So they want you to find out who you are, and want you to continue to strengthen and grow yourself. So they want you to read or listen to or do some sort of personal development on a daily basis. So I know coaches that meditate daily, or just read, personal development books, or might listen to things in their car while they're driving around, that sort of thing. So I try to do about 5 or 10 minutes of personal development a day, just to make sure that I get it in, and it really does help kind of give you a good mindset for your day. And like I said, those things are to be done daily, and it just makes the system work so well. So speaking of working so well, these challenge groups are how you get results with the Beachbody programs. They're the meat and potatoes of what we do as coaches and what challengers do, or customers do, or clients, whatever. This is where people go to get peer support and daily motivation. You put in fitness tips, clean eating tips, recipes, meal plans. I like to add just kind of some silly little inspirational things daily, just to give people something to get excited about, and when they log into their group, to find a little positivity and encouragement every day. That's really important. And then once I see that they're logging their workouts daily, they're doing the workouts, they're having their shakes, they're going to notice the results, and that's what it's all about. So this is kind of like the behind the scenes part as coaches. So Beachbody is really big on transformations and getting results, because that's what we're here for. We're here to see progress. So there's a program for everyone. You just have to find which one is good for you. So maybe you want something a little bit lower impact. So you might choose PiYo or a yoga, or there's a U versus 2 sort of thing, where it's a fun disco dancing style, or maybe you're ready for some insanity or some P90X, where you're going to use some major body weight and jump around and do a lot of cardio and that sort of thing. It just completely depends on whatever you're looking for. So you find that program that's for you. The people, you or your challenger, gets into the challenge group. They follow their meal plan. They have their shakes, and they start seeing the results. So this is a really rewarding part of the job, and it's just really nice to hear somebody say, I'm fitting in these shorts that I haven't fit in all year and I'm really excited about it, or I'm sleeping better, or I just feel so much better about myself. It completely makes all of this worth it. It's really nice to see. So these are 2 people on my team that have, the one on the right was 14 days and the one on the left was 21 days. And I believe mine in the middle was 21 days as well. So these are just proof that it is working. So Beachbody gives you all kinds of little travel opportunities as a company. This is when we went to Coach Summit this year. So that, again, is the conference that happens once a year where all of the coaches get together and just share as much information as possible. It's just a super motivating, uplifting, supportive environment, and it was really nice. I have teammates that are all over the country, and so we all got to be in one place, and it was really nice to meet face to face and really get to know each other. Over on the right is a picture of doing a live workout with one of the coaches that does the video workout, so it was nice to see them in person. And then we also had some time to do some sightseeing. It's important that this business is fun. If it's not fun, then you're not doing it right. You should be having fun making connections with people and just getting to know people. That's what it's all about, and helping people. And you want to make sure that you're happy yourself, so you should be having a little fun when doing all this. You want to take care of yourself so you can help others take care of them. So what could my team offer you? I have a team. It's called Team Wholesome Goodness. Pretty excited about that. From my team, you would get mentorship from me, as well as the people on my team and our upline teams. We have some really amazing upline teams. So that would be my coach above me and her team, and so on and so forth. There's so many people that just are a wealth of knowledge, and it's just a great way to get lots of resources. The community is really amazing. All of these coaches kind of work together and communicate and support each other. So if you have any questions, or if you need, like those before and after pictures, if you want to get some pictures from somebody so you can share them, or if you are having trouble communicating to someone on something, maybe dietary restrictions or something like that, the community is a great place to go. And it's nice to have all of these people cheering you on and all working towards the same thing. And then you're not starting this from scratch. This business has been around for a while, so there's lots of resources you can use. And that would be, templates for groups, or ideas for posting, or meal plans that you can just access. And all of these things are through the team. And then it's fun to do lots of prizes and incentives for doing team activities. So, and by activities, I mean just like a call like this, or something fun like that. And then the challenge groups, you do prizes through there and things like that, just to keep it exciting and kind of fun. So big question, people want to know, how does compensation work? How do we earn money? As Beachbody coaches, you get paid weekly. So you just set it up to your bank and it just gets deposited into your account. You get 25% commissions from any sales that you sell. That's through your website. And when you sign up as a coach, you get a website automatically. And then from a challenge pack, you get anywhere from a $50 to a $70 bonus per challenge pack. Just depends on how much those certain packs cost. And then as you grow your team, you will get bonuses from your team as well, or from your challengers that you have signed up with you. So there's lots of different ways to make a little money, and it just kind of starts happening. And then all of a sudden you realize it's actually working. It's really nice. So what we are not as coaches, we are not salesy. We don't just cold call people or cold message people on Facebook and say, hey, we're having a flash sale, or this is why you need to do this. Just sign up tonight for a discount, or whatever you want to say. We don't do these things. Or you don't just randomly message people and say, you don't know me, but you should join this, or you should do this. We're not here to do that. We're here to share our stories and our experiences. And if people are interested, then they can talk about it with us. We are not nutritionists and trainers, and we're not fitness models. We're just Beachbody coaches here providing support and encouragement. We are not a pyramid scheme because those are illegal. It's a legitimate business that has a really great reputation and is grown to be a really large business. So it's really nice. And then again, we're not perfect because perfect is not relatable. People don't want to see somebody that's perfect up there doing everything right. You know, you want to watch somebody from the beginning and see the progress and the struggle and know that it's real life so that they can relate to that. So how do we get started as coaches? Just like a challenger, you would get started with a challenge pack. And this is to commit to your own programs and to start one and just invest in yourself first. And then the challenge pack is the best deal for actually getting your 1 month of shakes and getting all the workouts. And with Beachbody on Demand now, it's a really amazing thing. And in the challenge pack comes your shakes and nutrition plan info and that sort of stuff. And then the accountability group access. And those range from $140 to $205. And then as a coach, you have a business fee. It's $15 per month or $15.95 per month. This gives you the websites for Beachbody and a website for Shakeology so people can order things straight through there if they'd like. It also gives you shipping and customer service through the company, and then also the company spends so much money on advertising that that part's kind of already done for you. The challenge groups, I normally start my coaches with me in a challenge group, and then as you kind of get more comfortable and start your own brand just by being you, you'll want to do your own challenge group, and maybe you don't like how I do mine or you want to do yours a little differently, then you can go do that yourself. But you could start in mine and just see how things go for a little while. Yeah. So why I love being a Beachbody coach, you've probably got most of this already, but I just wanted to kind of recap some. I just feel like I have this purpose now, and I feel a little hope and freedom for my future and the future of my family. And I don't feel like I'm just wandering, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing or where I'm at. I finally feel like I'm in a stable place here, making a good impact on the world. So it's just me doing my little part. And then I'm working towards financial freedom. That's huge for me and my family and our life. And if this can help us get there, then that's amazing. And then, of course, the accountability of my own fitness. There are definitely days that if I wasn't a coach, I would not be working out because I just wouldn't want to be. But as a coach, I know that people are watching, and I just need to get out there and do it. And then it gives me this kind of mental clarity that I wouldn't have otherwise. So that's really nice. And then the community is just so supportive and positive and encouraging. I love to be a part of that and to know that that's backing me. And then, you get all this positivity through your fitness and all this stuff, and this just flows into every other aspect in your life. It's definitely working for me. I notice that I'll be doing something, and I have a completely different mindset about it now because of how I feel now that I'm coaching. So it's really nice. And then I'm not trying to sell people something, I'm just being me, and I'm just sharing my journey. I'm my own brand. I'm a mom. I'm a runner. I'm a beer drinker. This is me. That's me. So I'm sharing this journey, and if people are interested, let me help them on their journey. And then it's just really nice to be constantly inspired by these challengers that I'm working with, by these coaches that I'm working with, and just seeing that people are living their best lives. It's really nice. So we're living our life by design. So thank you very much for watching and for listening to me talk a whole lot. I'm sorry if it took a little while. I'd love to hear your feedback and answer any questions you have. If you want to join us, definitely contact me, and we can talk all about it, here is my email here at the bottom. And I think that's about it. I'm going to just stop sharing this and stop recording.